Oops. Hold on, y'all. If I can get this on here. Let's see. Hmm. Hi, guys. I was live yesterday, but I wanted to come on live again because I have a channel announcement. So I'll wait for some people to come and join my channel because I want you guys to follow my other channel. So I fully moved into my office. So I am at work, but I had time to come on live with you guys. So let's see if some people join. Let's see. First of all, I want to say happy Monday for those that are joining, or if you are watching the replay. Uh, I am here to just give you guys a quick update on my channel and what I got going on. So, I have an insurance agency that I own, and I recently moved into my own office. So I was home based, and now I transitioned to another office. So I'm excited. I'm going to take you guys on a tour soon. So be looking out for the content coming on that. But I did put in the description my new channel. I would love for you guys to subscribe to it. I'm actively recording content for that channel too. So anything as far as like insurance and business, I'm your girl. Holler at me. I can help you. I am licensed in 6 states. So the first state is Ohio. I'm licensed in Ohio, Michigan, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, and Georgia. So those are the states that I am licensed to do insurance business in. So if you ever have any questions about insurance or anything like that, please reach out to me. And the best way to reach out to me as far as the insurance questions is subscribing to my channel. I will be having like a calendar link. So if you guys ever want to schedule a time to talk to me about insurance, I will definitely be available for that. And or if you just confused and you want me to review your insurance, I can do that as well. So I just want to put myself out here because I rarely talk about what I do as far as my profession. This channel is just my hobbies channel. But my other channel that I did link at the bottom, or it might be in the description here. If not, I'll put it in the comments. That channel will be specifically targeted for insurance. So that's my insurance channel, and I would like for you guys to subscribe to it, please. So please like the video. I'm not going to be here too long, but I just wanted to come here and jump on. I was live yesterday, and I was just showing you guys my little workouts and things like that. But um, I was bored. I had a little time, so here I am again. So, and some of the things that I do, I don't know if I said this already, as far as like my personal business, like my business or what I do for my profession, I do offer consults. So, um, I am going to be putting it's kind of like a calendar, excuse me, and a booking link on that channel. So I will be giving out free consultations on insurance, starting off just to build my insurance channel up. So I would love for you guys to subscribe to it. I am begging because I only have 4 subscribers on that channel, and we're gonna have a bunch of content, good content that we can talk about as far as insurance, business insurance, of what you need, how to properly insure your business, how to make sure that there's no gaps in your current business insurance. So check that out, and I will catch you guys on the next one. I'm super excited. 2026 is going to be so awesome, and I'm so excited for this year. So I hope you are too. So I'll Excuse me, I'm tongue-tied, but I'll catch you guys on the next one, and I'll be back. I probably would do another live. Oh, it's Anthony. Hi, Anthony. Thank you so much for joining. I'm just yapping. I didn't see anybody in here, but I was just talking about my other channel. I think I linked it. It might be linked in the comments, or it might be linked in the description. Let me know if you can see the description. I do have a another business channel. So the business channel is Insights with or Insight with Cheyenne B. That's my actual name, Cheyenne B. And it's basically insurance based. So I'm an insurance broker by trade, and I have my own insurance agency, and I've had it for 7 years now. So I think I'm going on 8 years in April. So I'll have my eighth anniversary of my insurance agency. And I just decided, like, I mean, I feel like I've been through a lot with having an insurance agency for almost 8 years. I know a little thing or two. So I would love to present that to anybody that might find it helpful. So please subscribe to that channel too, because I'm going to be splitting my time between this channel and that channel. Is pretty much going to be about all insurance, business insurance, health insurance. I know there's been a lot of crazy things going on with health insurance. I can help you guys with that. And I do surety bonds. So any contractors that need like a payment bond or a fidelity bond, I do all that good stuff. Permit bonds. I also, if you have a business, I also offer employee benefits, so voluntary benefits, health insurance, things like that. I put that together for businesses, and that is at a low cost to the business for voluntary benefits. So if any business owner are, having issues with retaining employment or employees, excuse me, that might be a way to help with offering them, employee voluntary benefits. So that's what I do. And I want to put myself out there to see how I can help other people with their businesses, their health insurance, and all that good thing. That's a great thing you have going on. Thank you so much. And guess what? I'm in my office. I would show you, but it's been a mess. I got a bunch of trash I got to throw out. Let me know if you want to see it. I think you've seen a little bit, but I got my furniture in the office now. So let me know. I can, turn my camera around so you can see it. It's a lot going on in here, but I'm super excited. I'm here bright and early. Like, oh, okay. Let me fix something. So it is some trash that got to go out, but don't mind that. Hold on. Okay, let's see. You see the wagon? The wagon is going, that's trash. I have to take that out to the dumpster. But when I came here yesterday, the dumpster was full. So I had to keep that in my office overnight. So hopefully, it's not full anymore. It might still be full. But this is what it looks like. Let me see, take you on a virtual tour. I bought a microwave and I did get a mini refrigerator. And then let's see here. I'm gonna take this off. Can I turn the camera? Okay. Sorry, that was my brush. I got to keep a brush handy. But let's see. That's what it's looking like. Okay. Let me turn my lighting on. I love a good lighting. Okay. Yeah, it is pretty spacious. It is. It's not as big as my last office. I had another office, and Yeah. Oh, I don't know what happened, but I had another office maybe a couple years ago. I had to move out because it got too expensive and I didn't want to go bankrupt. So I had to go home base for a while. And I was home base for about almost a year and a half, and now I'm here. So 2024, that's when I moved in my basement, and now I'm moving into my office space. So here it is. I probably need to get some pictures put on the wall. I was looking at uh, some free art that I can print and put it in my own frame. That's what I was thinking about doing because I don't want to pay for it. I'm cheap. I'm not cheap. I'm frugal. So that's what I like to do. But hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to save a dime, a quarter or two. So that's why I want to put more content out on my other channel because I just feel like, a lot of people don't understand how insurance work. I know a little bit, just a little bit. So I'm like, well, let me be the one to talk about it because I love to run my mouth. So why not do that? So aside from that, let me see. We got some comments. Please like the video. That helps me out. I can stay for like 5 more minutes, but y'all gotta like the video, please. Help a sister out. So the other things that I have to do is I have to get some blinds here, put them up, and then I probably, yeah, most people don't understand how insurance works. Yeah, they don't. And most people, I would say, as an insurance broker, it's best to work with an insurance broker. I wouldn't go and get insurance just, willy nilly, especially if you're a business owner. If you're a business owner, please work with an insurance broker because that will make and break your business. You need to have someone that has the expertise and the experience to make sure that you are properly insured because I see businesses get sued so often. It gets sued. Let's say if you fire someone, wrongfully fire someone or they feel that you wrongfully fired them, they can sue you. So you want to make sure that you have insurance in place. Says I was like such let me get that back. I'll catch you, but I forgot to like. Thank you guys. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Thank you so much for liking the video. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. But yeah, and I that's who I mainly work with is business owners. So um, what I offer business owners is comprehensive insurance policies. So that's general liability. I don't do anything with workers' compensation because I'm in a state where you have to go through the state. It's called Ohio is a monopolistic state for workers' comp, so you have to go through the state to get that. So I don't do that, but I do offer employee benefits. So that's what I do and health insurance. So I can put that together for businesses. And I am plugging my business, I didn't got this space. I need to drum up some business, for myself. So that's what I do. Uh, so I do comprehensive health insurance plans for businesses as well. So if you want to put some health insurance together for your employees and voluntary health benefits, I can help you too. But I can only do it in about 6 states. So right now, I don't know if you guys heard this, but I'm licensed in 6 states: Ohio, Michigan, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, and Georgia. So those are that's what you're supposed to do. Big up yourself. Yeah, you're right. I'm not playing small this year. I'm putting my. I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say about what I'm gonna put on the table, but I'm gonna put my hand on the table and say this is what I do, and I hope I can help anybody that's out there that needs. Now, aside from the business insurance, excuse me, because I didn't get a chance to talk about this much or that much, but um I do health insurance. So health insurance, the Obamacare or ACA marketplace, I only do it in 6 states, and I do Medicare. So individuals that are 65 and older, or if you have um, um, disability that causes you to be on Medicare, I help those individuals. And I think the senior population, you definitely need to work with a broker. You definitely need to work. You need somebody that will help you through the process, answer any questions that you need because it's constantly changing. There's so many different things that's going on with Medicare. You need someone that can advocate for you too. So I can be your girl. And then on the individual side, I do offer dental. So if you need like health insurance, I can get a dental plan put together for you if you need. Also, vision, I can do that as well. Hold on, sorry, you guys. I got stuff popping up on my phone. But yeah, those are the things that I can do on the under 65 market. So, and I also can do short term health insurance. Now, I talked about the business, I talked about the health insurance, I talked about employee benefits. The other thing, and I'm just going to say it again for anybody that's new in the live or whatever, but surety bonds. So, if you are anybody that is opening a home health care business, you may need a bond, or if you're opening a payee service business, you're going to need a bond. Freight broker or freight forwarder, you're going to need a bond for that. So I can help you do that. So I hope you guys will support me, and I can, that way I can help you guys the best way I can. It says you have a lot going on. I know. And you know what's so crazy about that? I used to do a lot more and I downsized it to those four things that I offer. So it's really just four things, and it's a lot within those four services that I offer. So, I've been doing this since 2012. So I've been doing this for a very long time. I took a break from insurance for about like 2 years. Well, was it 2 years? It was about 3 years. I took a 3 year hiatus. I went on a hiatus, excuse me, and I got my license back in 2017, and I have not stopped since then. So I got a lot of experience with it. So yeah, I do got a lot going on. Yeah, especially with trying to run these channels too. But I just figured up my phone and start recording and then hit send, you know, everything else will work out itself. But if I don't put myself out there, I'm going to be like how I was 2 years ago, where I was like really about to go into bankruptcy. Um, I'm telling you, 2024 was really difficult for me. I had a very, very difficult year that year. And surprisingly, that's when I went on my weight loss journey too in 2024, like July or so. So now I'm getting my body right and I got my mind right. And I think a lot of it was like self confidence. I wasn't putting myself out there because I was just like, I was overweight. I'm not even going to lie about that. I was overweight. I was like not confident within myself. And that can really, make you not want to ask for business from people because how your appearance look. You are constantly, overthinking things like, oh, do I look right? Or, that was just in my mind. So now I'm like, okay, I'm liking my appearance now. I'm liking the work that I put in with getting on a GLP-1, working out, eating right. So now I feel like I had a glow up year. It was like a year and a half, but I feel like I grew up. I had a glow up year. So now everything that I said I wanted to do years ago, because I've been wanting to do a podcast and talk about insurance before I wanted to do my hobbies channel. Ah, man, I think I probably wanted to do that in 2022. So that was almost 4 years ago. And I wasn't confident within myself. So now I got used to going on live. I got used to posting videos. And I'm not saying that it's easy, but you know, it's gotten a little bit easier for me to, just do it. So yeah. So here I am. So, do you guys got any questions before I jet? I said I wasn't gonna be on here too long, but if y'all got questions, let me know. And the other thing that made it easier for me, I just stopped caring about what people thought about me too. So when I was, thinking about starting my other channel, like my insurance channel, I was just thinking about what other people thought about me or how they felt about me, and I was like really, really like lacking self confidence. It was bad. It was so bad. And now I don't know, maybe it's because I gotten older. Like I'll be 36 this year, and I'm like, nah, I'm too old to really care about what people think about me because everybody ain't gonna like you, right? Good job on being consistent. Thank you so much. I'm trying so hard. Yeah, what people think doesn't matter. Exactly. It just don't matter. I've had people say the most outrageous things to me on live. I'm still coming on live and I laugh at it. Like some of the stuff that people say about me on these lives is funny. Oh my goodness. It's so funny. But sometimes I do get a little mad, like, but that's natural to do that. It's only natural. Sometimes my feelings get hurt, but I just like, oh, whatever. But yeah, I'm like, I'm no longer playing it small. This year, I don't want to be small. I don't want to be in a little small little bubble. I want to put myself out there. So here I am. Yep. And I hope that you guys would do it too. I hope you guys won't play it small, especially with your life, your business, your health, all that stuff. Y'all, I seen a picture of me and my husband. He sent me a picture of us from 2020. We was so big. We was so big. Oh my God. I'm gonna show y'all. I'll show y'all soon. I just gotta muster enough confidence to put that picture out there because I'm like, oh my goodness. Thank God for GLP ones. Hold on. People we don't know should never bother us on YouTube. Exactly. You're right. You're right. You're right. But sometimes you can't help to be like, dang, that one kind of stung. Like, dang. But a lot of times I just laugh it off. You know. And one thing I do want to talk about is not playing it small on your life anymore. I really want to go into that because I did it so many times. I missed so many opportunities because I was scared. I didn't know. I felt like I was unprepared. I felt like, I didn't have the confidence to, you know, say it what I wanted. I'm telling you, that's what I had to get over. And I hope everybody else can, move past that. If you're going through that, just try to move past anything that you feel like, will stop you. And I don't mean to sound cliche, but it's a battle for me every day to really push myself out there and let you guys see my life, talk about like my losses and wins because I have a lot of losses, especially when it comes to like, you know, this GLP-1 journey. Like I'm not saying that I'm winging it, but I am saying that I'm just figuring it out. I am getting advice from other people on what they do or how they find things that help them, but a lot of it is trial and error, more error. I make a lot more errors than anything. So, yeah. Mm, let me see. I have accomplished everything I ever wished to do in life. That's good. I'm glad. It seems like you're doing well. I'm trying to. I really am. I am trying to do better. Um, like I said before, 2024 was a very difficult year for me. Very difficult. And I'm hoping that this year will be better. 2025 was really good for me too. Don't get me wrong. I can't say that you know, I had anything really bad that happened to me or anything like that. I had a lot of good things that happened. I had a lot of opportunities that came to me, which I was happy about. And, you know, before then I probably would have been like, oh, I wouldn't have pursued those opportunities. So now I'm pursuing everything that I can. Look, I told y'all all the things that I do in my business, right? I'm putting myself out there. But personally, I don't know if you guys was in my last few lives. This is what I want to do personally. I want to put, you know, I want to get brand deals. I would love brand deals. And it came about. They're small. They're small, but I don't care. So I'm putting it out in the universe and it happened. So I'm happy about that. I only had three dreams in life and I had accomplished all three. They're small, but I'm greatly happy. See, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Now me, I don't think mines are really big either. Like my dreams, I wanted to open an insurance agency. I did it. I've been doing it for 8 years and well, almost 8 years, and it's been difficult. It's been hard. It's Which brand is it? Are you talking about my GLP-1? If you're talking about my GLP-1, I'm currently on a Manjaro, and I've done all three. I've done not all three, but I've done. Cause wait, is it all three? Don't let me get the line. So I've done three different weight loss drugs. I've done Zepbound, I've done uh, Wegovy, and now I'm on Manjaro. So I hope that answers your question. And I think Zepbound was the best. So it's Zepbound number one, Manjaro, and then Wegovy. I really didn't like the Wegovy. It didn't really work for me like that. So yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Y'all remind me what I was saying before I answered that question. Anthony says you're on the right path. I'm trying to be. Uh, yep, insurance agency owner. Yes. Yep. Yep. I'm happy about it. I'm happy about that. It's a lot. It is a lot, but I don't see myself doing anything else. I've been doing it since I was 22 years old. So yeah, I got into the insurance industry in 2012. So I was 22, and I'm gonna be 36 this year. So I don't know what else I could do besides insurance. That's all I know. And I was brought into the insurance industry on accident. Like somebody was like, "Oh, you want to do it?" I was like, "Sure." I'm not doing anything else. So here I am. What is that? Almost 15 years. Is that 15 years? 14 years later? So here I am. But let me see. Insurance. Oh, check. Monetize on YouTube. Yep. See. Now my next goal is to build my other channel. Yeah, no, you're fine. You don't have to. You're fine. You can ask me questions. I was saying, like, if you guys got questions, just go ahead and ask. It's fine. Um, Sometimes my ADHD kind of gets the best of me, so I'll come back to what I'm talking about. I'll be all over the place, but still follow me though. Follow what I'm trying to say. So my other goal is to, get my other channel up and rolling. I just recorded my first video, my intro video on there. So all week I'm going to be recording and putting content on there. And I hope that I can build there too. I would like to get monetized. I would like to get brand deals. I would love to do that there. you know? And then the other thing is I have two TikToks. I have my insurance based TikTok, which I have not put any content on there yet, but I will. And then I have my personal TikTok that's linked to this page. So I only got like 41 well, not subscribers, but followers, but y'all can follow me there if y'all want to. I'll stop I'll start posting more there. And I'm thinking like, should I post my GLP-1 content? Just kind of recycle it over and my wig content there. Mm, got to get my liquids in. This is 40 ounces, I think. So, oh, you're only on YouTube. Okay, that's fine. Just follow my other channel. Excuse me, I'm spitting and stuff. Sorry. If you guys seen that, I apologize. But yeah, if you're only on YouTube, subscribe to my other, or consider subscribing to my other YouTube channel. Sorry. So thank you so much. Hopefully you guys can find it. I hope you can find it. I try to tag it, but it's okay. If you can't find it, I'll start tagging it into all of my videos so you won't miss it. So yeah. So I said I was going to be leaving soon, but any more questions before I jet on out of here? You guys can ask me any insurance, GLP-1 questions or whatever. Go ahead and shoot. Hold on, let me turn my heater on. I will say one thing about this office, it is extremely cold. It's really cold. So I got to keep my space heater on. I had took it off, turned it off for a little bit while I was recording my last video. So let me know if you can hear the space heater in the background. Let's see. I will go to it from your channel. Okay. All right. Perfect. Sounds good to me. Sounds really good. So, yeah, it is so cold here in Ohio. Oh, what kind of insurance do you sell? Okay. I sell, it's only four different types of insurances that I sell. I sell business insurance, so that can fall under the umbrella of employee benefits, um, like they call it BOPS or general liability insurance, or a comprehensive insurance plan for businesses. So I'm not, um, it's not a specific business that I don't insure. So any type of business, not unless you have two businesses meshed into one. I do I do find that like a lot of people when they go into business, they're like, well, I have a nail salon in the front and I sell barbecue in the back. You think you can insure it? Oh no, you got to separate those businesses. You need to put a door in between those businesses because I can't do that. But I can do a restaurant. I can do a nail salon separately, but not together. So a lot of people tend to do that. Like, oh, I want to sell plates in the back of my business. Do not do that. Mm-mm. That is a liability, and that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. You guys, don't do that. But aside from that, I do offer surety bonds, which is not really considered insurance, but it's under the realm. I'm licensed to do it. And then I also offer Medicare, so health insurance, Medicare, Obamacare, which is ACA, any ancillary benefits like dental, vision, hearing services, I can offer that. And then what else do I offer? Mm, that's pretty much it. I don't do any personal auto insurance. I don't do any personal homeowners insurance anymore. And I'm going to be completely honest why I don't do that. And the reason why I don't do it anymore is because it don't pay enough. And I don't need the stress. It's stressful. Um, and it's very competitive. So everywhere you turn, you're going to see oh, save such and such money on quotes. Save this amount when you switch to Geico. You're going to see that everywhere. So I don't want to compete with these big old companies like Geico, State Farm, all that other stuff. I don't want to do that because why would I? I don't want to do a beauty contest for car insurance. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's just say, now I'm putting y'all in my business. Let's just say your car insurance is $600 for 6 months, right? Me as the insurance broker, I only get paid 10% of that $600. So I'm only going to get $60. Mm-mm. That's not enough. That's not even enough for my phone bill. I can't do it. And then the stress. I don't know if you guys see the side of the insurance broker. So I'm going to take you guys on a little ride how it is as an insurance broker, if you guys care. So when you get insurance from a broker, I told you how much we make, right? On auto insurance. So we make about $60, depending, let's say on average, it's about $600 for 6 months for your auto insurance. I get $60. But let's just say you find another broker that's going to offer you $400 for 6 months. You're going to switch and go to them, and guess what? I got to pay that $60 back to the insurance company because it's called a chargeback. So, what it being highly competitive, not paying enough, and I got to pay a chargeback if you lapse or if you cancel, I'm not doing it anymore. That's how you can go bankrupt. Yeah, that's how you can go bankrupt. And I mean, God bless the people that still do it. Sorry. Hold on, y'all. I got cotton mouth. No, no. Sorry, I had to wipe my mouth off because I began to get the white stuff around my mouth. I don't want to be talking and I got all that nasty gook in my mouth. But so for me, I had to make a business decision like, okay, with all of the stress of competing with these big, big old Fortune 200, 500 companies because they have a market share that's out of this world. Yep. Yeah, so they have a market share that I don't. As a independent insurance broker, I'm on a shoestring budget. I can't afford the same type of marketing. I don't have the manpower to go out and call leads and things like that. It's just me. I told you guys, I've been doing this by myself for 8 years almost. So I had to make the business decision to stop, halt all of that. And then, not to mention, this is just what I feel. Okay, it's not fact, but this is a feeling. As an independent insurance broker, you are on your own. I mean, you can write business for certain companies like Travelers or Progressive or what's another big one? Allstate. You can write business for them. You have a business relationship with these companies, but they care about their bottom line. So you got to be actively writing business for them, especially like if you guys come into the contract as like, okay, this is the benchmarks that they want a broker to make. So we want you to sell 20 policies a month. Let's say you don't make that and you never make the 20 policies a month. They can cancel your contract. So it's a hustle. Some of them don't do that, especially if you have business with them. Like if you have already placed business with that insurance company, they won't they'll be a little bit more lenient with you. But some companies like, oh, you haven't written any business with us. I said written, excuse me, written any business with us uh, for about 18 months. I can understand that, but they will cancel your contract. Let me see. That chargeback I didn't know about makes sense to leave that car insurance alone. Exactly. Now you do get chargebacks on all different services, but the probability of you receiving a chargeback for like a business insurance, especially if you got a good relationship with them, from what I've seen, a lot of business owners would just prefer you just make sure that their insurance is right, make sure that in case I'm sued, I'm covered, and they really don't want to change, not less, something really bad happened. So, um, for my business clients, they stay with me for a very long time. Now, for my auto insurance clients, look, I insured my own family and they canceled on me for $20. So they received a quote that was $20 less than what I was offering. They canceled. And this is my blood family. This is my cousin. And you know what they say? I want to support you, but I can't afford it. Really? Really? That's not true. So, it is a very difficult business to be in. It's hard. It's a hustle. It's a hustle. But I found it to work for me. I found how it can work for me. That's why it is good to do multiple things in this industry. So, yeah, I stopped doing the personal auto and homeowners insurance, but I do surety bonds and it pays. Depending on what it is, it pays. Um, I do business insurance. It pays pretty well. Medicare, especially, I love working with seniors. So that's my heart. I really, really do love it. I love working with them, and they don't leave me. They don't. Now you have some that might be disgruntled. You can't please everybody, but I try my best to make sure that um, I can at least make your experience with me pleasant. Hi, I just came into your live. And what do you offer? It sounded interesting, like insurance or auto. Oh, hi, Blacks for MAGA. I think you were in my live before. How you doing? But so I was just talking about the different business insurance or the different insurances that I offer in my business. So I'm an insurance broker by trade. I offer business insurance, I offer health insurance, and I offer surety bonds. So is that so within those three business lines, I do offer a lot of different products. So let's just say for businesses, I can insure your business depending on what it is. Um, I can do employee benefits if you have employees. I can do health insurance for your employees and for your family as a business owner. And I can also just offer like general liability to cover you just in case you get sued. So I do that. So it's very comprehensive. On the health insurance side, I offer Medicare. I offer like individuals under 65, so like Obamacare or what is it called, the Affordable Care Act insurance. I can do that. I actually do that, and what else? Like any ancillary benefits, like you know, dental insurance, short-term health insurance. That's good for younger people. That's in between jobs and things like that. So and then as far as for like surety bonds, I can offer like contract bonds, I can offer payment bonds, all types of bonds. If you know a freight broker, I can do a broker bond. I actually worked with freight brokers at one point, especially, when the industry was getting really bad. I had a few of my freight brokers get out of the business because of that, but because of all the fraud. And I'll talk about that on my other channel too. But That's pretty much all I offer. So, I mean, I did tag my other channel on there. And this is what I want to do, you guys. I want to do consultations. So, for people that just have like questions about insurance, like they just don't understand it. So, I'm definitely going to really build that channel. I'm going to have a booking link and all that other stuff. So, it's just going to take some time, you know? I got a lot going on, you guys. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, I'm in Los Angeles. How can I email to give contact information in case I do have a business? 13 years about. Okay. Children's service professional. I'm not licensed in California, but if you go to my email on my page, it's lifeofshy.collabs@yahoo.com. Just send me an email, okay? Okay. Make sure you subscribe to my other channel too. So I'm in the process of setting that all up. And I've been setting it up for like 5 months. But you guys, I'm trying to stay consistent here. And then I'm hoping that, a lot of you guys will go and subscribe to the other channel too. So yeah. But go ahead and look at my, what is it called? My bio or whatever, and send me an email and we could talk further about that. But I'm not licensed in California. I'm going to tell you all the states that I'm licensed in. Ohio, where that's where I'm from. Michigan, which is just a hop and a skip away from where I'm from, and then North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, and Georgia. I have to do this because sometimes I forget. And at one point, I was licensed in New Jersey, but I let that license go because it's expensive to maintain these licenses, you guys. So that's another reason why I'm trying to put myself out there because I have to renew these licenses in all these different states. I might as well be doing business in there. Might as well. But in North Carolina, I can only do health insurance in North Carolina, okay? And it also in Georgia. I can only do health insurance. Yeah, health insurance. I think it's life and health. Life and health, but I don't offer life insurance. And that's one thing that I did forget to mention. I don't offer life insurance anymore. Okay? I had a really, really, it pays well, but when you are, how can I say this without being disrespectful? Mm, I gotta watch what I say sometimes. So I'm trying to find the right words to say. Mm, give me a second. Okay, so I started off in the industry, the insurance industry, as a life insurance agent. This is in 2012. Okay. So in Ohio, we had this business. I'm not going to say the name because I'm not, because they didn't do me wrong. They actually did right by me. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, I got a super chat, y'all. Now I can stay a little longer. No, but I do got a hard stop at, what time is it? Hold on. Let me see what time it is. Oh, my computer ain't on. What happened to my computer? Hold on. I gotta see what time it is because I do have to leave. And I'll tell y'all the story before I leave, okay? 509. Okay, it's 203. I gotta get out of here in about 10 minutes, okay? Because that will be an hour. Okay, so I started in the industry as a life insurance agent for a company, and they targeted seniors in the rural area. So where I'm from, we call it out in the country. So out in the country is more, the country area. So every month, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. But so out in the country was my territory. So um I will say I'm not gonna tell y'all exactly where I'm at, okay? So I will have to go and collect. the monthly premium using my car, my gas, and every month. So I was doing a chase every month of the life insurance premiums. That was so hard. And then they did offer like fire policies. And the fire policies were just like renter's insurance, just to cover you just in case, your home catch on fire, things like that. Y'all know what renter's insurance is. So I sold life insurance and renter policies. Uh, and I had to go collect the premium every month. I ran into so many different type of people. Oh my goodness. And me being 22, I was so green. Okay. So the games that people would play, I didn't understand. I'm like, why are these people playing games? I mean, I'm here to help them. Just naive. Okay. So then I switched over to working in more of a corporate setting. And that was like, I'm not going to say the name either, but I'm not gonna make it like a race thing, but it everything is about it. Let's just be honest here. So I worked and I was the only black woman for a very long time, and I didn't receive the support that I needed. So essentially, I just wind up getting out of the insurance business for about 3 years because it left such a bad taste in my mouth. From the corporate side to dealing with the folks out in the country to dealing with like personal people that I was actually like I knew personally. And I used to market to churches because I was really heavy into the church. Like I would go to church all the time and I would market my business there. And that opened my eyes, and that's why I haven't been to church ever since. I'm gonna be honest. Because you would think that like, oh, they will want to support you because you're you and this person, they known you since you were a kid. No, they don't. So I would my pastor at the time would say, hey, you guys, my name is Cheyenne is offering um, insurance. I really want you guys to get life insurance because the church really can't pay to bury you. The church cannot pay to bury you. You guys need to get some life insurance. So a lot of them, they did it for show. They were like, okay, call me, call me. I would call, try to set appointments and everything like that. They were so nasty to me. They were so nasty to me. I would call them, they would hang up on me. They would hang up on me, or I would set up the life insurance and then they'll cancel and then it will lapse and then I will have a chargeback. I gotta pay that money back, you guys. So that's why I don't do life insurance anymore. Although it pays really good, I just couldn't afford the chargebacks anymore. I can't afford putting all this effort into place only for you to cancel. And my demographic was my community. And a lot of times we don't really think about how important life insurance is. I'm not saying all, because that would be crazy for me to say all of us is like that. No. I'm saying the demographic that I worked with, which was the Baptist church, because I was brought up Christian, they dogged me out. So I still have church hurt behind that. But, you know, it is what it is. And I'm not saying what I'm doing is absolutely perfect. I still have issues and things now. It's not perfect, but I'm just finding a way. I'm finding a way to make it work for me. Yep. And however that looks. So now I'm on here talking to you guys about what I do and how I can help. Hold on. I gotta put my USB in here. My phone about to die. Okay. Sorry, I had to put my phone on a charger because I got about let me see. I got about 5 more minutes before, and I think I'm gonna leave here in about at an hour. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I know I'm all over the place, but that's what happened. Thank you. Okay, y'all talking to each other. So yeah, that's what happened. And now I just figure like I would rather do high income things. Uh-oh. Hi, Grace. That's my girl right there. That's my, in my mind, me and Grace are friends for real. Hi, Shai. You look beautiful. Listening from work. Congrats on your new office. Thanks for being so transparent and sharing your story openly. Yeah, I try to be. Sometimes I have to like, be careful on how I say things because I can be a little bit too blunt and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, even though it's just the truth. But that's what happened to me. hmm That's what happened while I was in the industry. So that's why I'm just doing this, putting myself out there. And a lot of times when I don't know a person or like let's say a person don't know me personally, like oh they knew me since I was 10, they have a lot more respect for my business and my time. I'm telling you guys, when I was working with family, and I'm not trying to talk about my family, I'm not doing that. I love my family, but they know me. So they like, oh, that's just Cheyenne. She'll be all right. But actually, it really hurts me financially when they do that. So when someone, you know, gets insurance from me and then they lapse, I gotta pay it back. So now I'm in a bind. And then the other part about it is too, just from a broker's perspective, we do a lot of free work. The free work. So business is not, I'm not getting paid until business is, set. Like, let's just say you like, oh, give me a quote. Please, can you quote me? That's free labor. And then a lot of times when people say, oh, I'm going to get a quote, I'm going to quote multiple insurances or brokers, we are, doing that free labor. It's not like we are getting paid by the hour, we're getting paid by the sale. So once we make the sale, that's when we make the money. So I have learned to be like, oh, I can't help you. I do that a lot now because I'm in year 8. I've seen so many things. And the term that us insurance brokers use is that I don't want to be in a beauty contest with other brokers. And then you get to choose like, I like her. But we all did the work. And then you get to choose what works for you. Not saying that's a terrible thing. I mean, that's actually smart on your behalf as the customer. But on the broker side, like we have families, we got children, we have business obligations and things that we got to pay for too. And we, I'll say for me, I can't speak for all brokers, but we we try to do our best as far as customer service and things like that. But sometimes it still isn't enough. Now we're not gonna get all of them. Like it's sometimes it's just not a good fit. But I do try to avoid the people that like that tells me like, oh, I'm already, looking at other brokers. I don't do it. You know what I say? Oh, you working with another broker? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna let you work with them. And I say it in the most respectful way. I say it in the most nice way because the reason why is because that's where the disrespect comes in, and that's just what I experience. That's what I experience. When think about this, when a person have multiple options, they feel like, you do the dance for me. You know, why should I work with you? They do that, and that's very, very disrespectful on, to us as brokers. That's how I feel. I feel like it's disrespectful. Mm. Because then you want us to tap dance. You want us to tap dance. But that's just from, I'm just giving you guys a different perspective from, my point of view. But of course, if someone works with me, I'm still going to give them, really good customer service. But I am going to be honest, like, I can't do it all. I can't do I can't peacock for you. So, so that's all my time. I'm at 60 minutes. I got to go get ready to pick up my children, my little girlies. And if you guys haven't checked out my last video with my baby girl, she wants to be a YouTuber like me. Take your time and look at it. Um, I mean, I try my best. But yeah, that's all I got. I'll probably be back maybe tomorrow. And I'm asking you guys, please follow my business channel. I'm trying to get it up and rolling. And thank you so much, Anthony. And I really appreciate you so much, Anthony. I don't know you personally, but you you be looking out. I really appreciate you. Grace, I really, really appreciate you. If you still here, that's my girl. Oh, if it's a Brady video. Okay, you saw it. Okay, thank you so much. Um, yeah, I have people that come in and they are super supportive. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys so much. And I love you. I love your content too, Grace. I love your content. I really do. So bye.